Hey, it's Monday morning. No, it's Monday afternoon. It's night. See, it's got me all messed up. It's dark out. This time change has got everything all goofy because it's, I mean, it's dark already. What's with the darkness so early? Oh, well, that's me complaining, so. Hey, I hope everybody, I see Scott was on here, but he had to go. You know, says, hi, Bob Sue. Busy mother-in-law tonight, so I don't think I'll be on, so. We'll miss Scott, but he's going to have an enjoyable visit with his mother-in-law, so good to see him on there. And, we got Jeff's been on. He goes first family first, Scott. So take these earphones out of my head so I don't have to hear myself back itself. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Jeff says hi, Bob and Sue. It seems like it's been a month since the last stream. It does. It seems like it's been almost a month. Well, it was that was October that it was. You know, so. I see who's popping on. I got everybody popping on. Sue's asking questions. Hey, Rick. Hi, Bob and Sue. Good to see Rick on. Rick's on there. Scotty. Good to see Scott. Hello, Lucky Dogs. It was the good Witch of Glenda. So Sue would answer a question. Come out, wherever you are. Anyone recognize that line from The Wizard of Oz? Which character sang it? And so it was the good Witch Glenda. So Scott wins the prize. What's the prize? I don't know. Do you have a prize?
My undying... gratitude that someone else knows The Wizard of Oz.
So she does. Winner. That's pretty cool. Hey there, Patty. How's it done, Patty? Patty Coda's on. Good to see Patty. And as we always say, where is Patty? Sue says, hi, Scott E. That says Billy Burke and Judy Gardner. That was all characters. And the little munchkins. We are the lollipop kids. You know,
She was trying to call out the munchkins.
The munchkins.
Come out and see
Come out and see Dorothy.
Dorothy.
That was pretty cool.
Her aunt called her Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Auntie Ann.
It says, hi, Jeff. Hi, Patty. Yep, Scott. It was the good witch Glenda. Winner. I said, I can't believe I remember her name. Well, you know, sometimes I can remember something like, boop. I remember that right off. And then other times, like, when I know something, I can't think of it. You know, it drives me nuts. So anyways, so that was cool. It says, hey, Rick and Scott. He says, hey, Patty. Yes, Billy Burke and Glenda, the good witch. Scott's the wiener. There you go. Wiener. Rick says, feeling a little worried. Ralph had a relapse, total blockage, has in surgery right now. Oh, gosh. I will... definitely keep Ralph in our prayers, Rick. I got your messages there on Facebook, and I knew that he was having a lot of issues there. So we definitely gonna have Ralph in our prayers. So I hope everything comes out good. Keep us posted. He says, haha, Scott, this is my favorite movie ever. Scott says, yeah, I watched it as a child every year. Well, I watched it, you know. I loved the flying monkeys. They were cool, yeah, flying monkeys. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Patty's at Beulah Resort. How cool. You know, I've never been. That's a, what do they call it? Those campground membership places. What is 1,000 Trails? That's 1,000. Yeah. Yeah, we listened to one about 1,000 trails. You know, I still haven't caught on. Most people say they like it, you know. I still haven't caught on to do it. It's expensive, though. Thousands of dollars to join it, from what I understand. You know, so yeah, Sue says prayers for Ralph. But definitely. The flying monkeys were scary, but great. Yeah, they were pretty cool. You know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just wintertime or what, but this is park is packed full, 4 feet between. I know it's, and I was kind of looking at stuff there. That's the trouble with Florida in the wintertime, trying to get places to camp. All those people from north come down here and take all us local spots away from us. That's I know that's what I'm anticipating, not finding enough places to go camping because they're full. You know, we've got a few reservations. Yeah, Rick says thank you guys, I appreciate it. No problem, Rick. No problem at all. Scott says yeah, sorry, Rick. Prayers. He says thank you, Scott. Just I don't even think we're in Kansas anymore. I don't think we are either. I don't think we're at all. Yeah. Oh, there he is, Kevin. From Budget Travel Guy, Bob Sue, finally remember to catch one of your live chats. Good to see Kevin on. Kevin has a cool chat, the Budget Travel Guys. He'll help you save money. You know, check it out. Yeah, check him out, guys. He'll help you save money there. A lot of good advice, and he does have some good advice. You know. Oh, Rick says, yeah, it's really cold up here tonight. So what's your temperature up there, Rick? We are right now 75 degrees, but the dew point snuck up there, so it's a little sticky, you know. Oh, there's RV Van Life. Justin, Christina, we just got done watching your video on the road trek and the work you've gotten done where they've cleaned up some of the bad spots in the back and reinforced it, so it's looking good. Looking good. I was just wondering, do you guys have a place indoors to work on that here in the winter? Because you guys are going to be getting cold, or you're probably already cold up there, so that's, I was just wondering that. Do you have an indoor place to work on it in the winter time? Sue said, yeah, hi Kevin, budget travel guy, welcome to the chat.
Okay, tell Kevin about what we talked about.
I don't know, what did we talk about?
About tagging him to do the challenge.
Oh, I don't, did you send that out?
I commented on our thing after him, but tell him that we want him to do
the 10 question challenge, the RV. I don't know if are you familiar with that? Kevin we tagged Robert to do it, but you know, a lot of people were tagging 4 or 5 people, and so if you'd be interested in that, if you realize what it is, it's questions you ask about RVing. That you can do that as a little video. Jeff says, greetings, travel guy. He says, Rick, too cold for me. Yeah, it's cold. Did Rick put down how cold it was up there? I missed it. I didn't see it. Yeah, too cold. Yeah, I don't like it cold. I got cold the other morning. It was in the 60s. I went out and rode the e-bike, and I got back. I was sitting here. I had blankets on. I was freezing. You know, it was 60 degrees. You guys think I'm nuts. They said, yeah, Van Life says, hi, everybody. This says, hi, Justin and Christine.
Christina also did the lifestyle challenge. They did a fall version of it.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yeah. Ask Google, Bob. Okay. We got to ask Google in... I keep thinking Caldersport. Why do I keep saying Caldersport? Sue, tell me Rick's up.
It's Sudbury.
Sudbury. There it is. I can't... Okay, Google. What's the temperature in Sudbury, Pennsylvania? Oh, my brain goes nuts.
In Sudbury, it's currently 53.
53. That's chilly cold.
Ask about Montreal.
Yeah. Sue says, yeah, how cold is it in Montreal, Justin and Christina? Rick says, Patty, we might get snow this weekend. We came from Worcester, Ohio, and I saw they had snow on Halloween. And I've seen it snow up there. Yeah, Kevin said, yeah, I saw that. I'll have to start working on that. Yeah,
Awesome.
Check it out. Yeah. Check it out. Scott, he was on here earlier. He had to go. He did it. And the Buckeyes, traveling Buckeyes, they did it. They're up in Ohio. Scott's in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Kevin would, I'd like to be nominated. 10 questions. So, Rick says, Bob, are your third figures fish tank safe? Oh, my 3D figures. That's a good question, but yeah, I think they are, because I know they have prints for aquariums that you can do a 3D print on that. So I think they are.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
My 3D printer that you can print out stuff in your 3D printer and put it in your aquariums. Whether it's safe. I believe they are.
Oh, I see.
Because there is files, and I had a few people I've noticed did it, but we'd have to double check that, but I think they are. Patty says, Rick, snow looks nice, but that's all about it. I don't mind snow as long as I'm sitting in Florida watching it on a video. I've had enough. I lived in northern Ohio. We had lake effect snow, lived there 43 years. I like it better here.
It was chilly. Was it yesterday?
I was cold, downright cold. It was 60.
Bob wore a flannel shirt when he went out on his bike ride.
Rick said Sudbury. I can't remember that, Rick.
Sudbury.
Yeah, it's like...
Caldersport is Ted.
I know that's Ted, but I don't, that's the way my stupid brain works,
He's,
Well, don't ask me. I can't remember it. I'll know it as soon as I hear it. Yeah, Van Life, they said low 40s, high 30s here, Fahrenheit, so that's the blue cold. Tonight's going to be down in the 30s. Oh, man, it's that time of year. I feel sorry. I see all these people winterizing their campers and Fleetwood. There you go. And you know, we don't have to do that here. We're so fortunate, you know. Yeah, Van Life says, hi, Cooking with Rick. He says, hi, Justin and Christina. Brr, all you folks up north. Yeah, Van Life says, hey, Budget Travel Guy, nice to see you. We watch your video occasionally. It's cool. Yeah, I've been watching him for a while now. Rick says, my favorite flannel thong and earmuffs are on. That's Rick. I knew you didn't see. You didn't put them away very long, Rick. And he has to get his flannel thong out there to keep warm. You know. You're wrong. You're wrong for that, Rick, said Jeff.
Somebody's just wrong.
You'll get used to
Rick is
he's our fun.
Bad boy.
He's our bad boy.
Everybody's got a bad boy.
We love Rick.
There.
Travel Guy says, Van Life, thank you. I'll check your channel out too. Yeah, they're working on their road trek. They got a, I forget what year it was, similar to ours. Ours is 2001. Now, Van Guy, Kevin, he's got a road trek too. Mm-hmm. You know, and
there'll be 3 road trekkers.
so there's road trekkers on here right now. So, what? Laugh out loud, Rick. Rick says, nah, just kidding, Jeff. Give him the bones. Or is that a wrench? That's a wrench. Throwing the bone. It looked like a bone from here. I don't see very well. Those little emojis on my screen here. See, I have to look down because I'm see up here's the camera, and down here I'm reading the comments. So I looked down. It's like, Rick, I don't think you are. Kidding, I mean. He says, oh, by the way, Sue is the moderator. If anybody has caught on to that, she calls it as Sue. We love Rick and we love to tease him. Yeah, we do. Rick says, Sue, put me in the corner for 53 minutes.
Nobody puts Rick in the corner.
Okay,
That's
Van
another
Life.
line from a movie.
Yeah.
Like, nobody puts baby in the corner.
Van Life said theirs is a 99. And,
99?
And Travel Guy says mine's a 93. Ours is 2001.
Okay,
Ours
2001 is the newest. That's Larry Gosselin on here. He has one. His is a 2006, I think.
Yeah, ours is the Versatile. Wish we had a Poplar, but ours is the Versatile. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sue says nobody puts Rick in the corner. Laugh out loud. Dexter does. There you go. And Dexter is Rick's bird. If you get new guys in here, Rick does cooking channel, Cooking with Rick, and he has a African gray parrot, and it talks up a storm. It's fun. So Dexter runs his whole channel. Rick says, Jeff, Dexter is the man of my house. Laugh out loud. Dexter, he gets the last word.
It cracks us up. Rick is cooking and talking, and Dexter will go, Eric, and Rick will go, Dexter, and Dexter will go,
what?
Yeah. The Rick and Dexter show.
Yeah, that does crack me up. So since last Thursday we was on here, we was getting a new refrigerator. Our other refrigerator took a poop and it quit working, and so we got a new one. Liking it. It has water in the door. They was supposed to hook it up, but I used to have a side-by-side with water and ice in the door, and I had hookups, but I don't know, something underneath the things got changed and the fittings are different, so I had to replumb it myself. They'll only do so much when they come and deliver it, you know, so they got it in here.
We scrambled, didn't we, on Thursday to get all the stuff put into...
Well, yeah, get it, because we was 24 hours without any refrigerator, and we were putting stuff out in the road trek, the refrigerator out there, we filled it up. I have a compressor refrigerator in the road trek, and the old refrigerator worked on electricity. It would not work on propane. I've changed everything. It would never work on propane, and I set it out here in the garage, and it still works. We put sodas in that, but we put stuff in that one. Plus, I have a 12-volt, looks like a cooler, and it'll keep cold. And I hooked one of those up. I put a power supply on that, and we had all our cold stuff in there, so we didn't lose everything till the new refrigerator came. But then I said got here, and I had to run back and forth to Lowell's to get parts, and I finally got it all plumbed in, and no problem. It's working away. We got ice in the door and water and cold and everything, so went to the grocery store and filled it up today. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, the Rick And Dexter show's hilarious. It is. It is. It's so funny, you know. Yeah, so that's what we've been doing. It seems like it's just been a busy. It seemed like it's been a long time since last Thursday's chat and today. I don't know why. It just seemed like there was so much going on, you know, between refrigerators and I don't know what else was we doing. It seemed like we were busy. Time changes.
Well, time change, but you got like I said, the refrigerator because it took you all.
Well, that was just Thursday.
Two trips to the store
Yeah.
on Friday.
Yeah, back and forth, getting a little part. You know, you go do plumbing, and you know, you look at fittings, and it's like, okay, I know that's a 1/4 inch, that's 3/8, and you got to get adapters to make everything fit in place, and use supply lines and all that. So I got it. It worked, no problem. I mean, I've done plumbing. I've done tons of plumbing on it. The frustrating part is the parts. You know, there's a million parts in plumbing. You name it, there's all kinds of parts. So, anyways, got that done. That's all working, ready to go again. So, can concentrate now on things like going camping. And we did our challenge the other day. You know, we went out in the driveway and sat in front of the road track and did that challenge video.
I think most everybody saw it.
And we put that on what, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
And then
we challenged Robert, and he said he would do it, but then we don't know.
yeah, I mean, I emailed him before, and he said he'd do it, but we'll see.
So we appreciate, Kevin, that you're considering doing it. We'd love to see that. It's enjoyable to see other people's answers.
It is. It's fun. I've been watching a lot of those.
And it's funny to see how many of them comment on the bed. Do any? Well, I know Justin and Christina tore their bed out, so they don't have one in the back. Will be interesting to see what you put
Rick
in.
said I pulled all the air conditioners out of the windows today, and Patty goes, "Why, Rick?" Because it's cold. I remember doing that. Used to have window air conditioners when I lived up in Ohio, and you know, then in the wintertime, a lot of times I'd pull them out of the windows so all the cold air would not come flying in around the air conditioners. And Rick says, "Because it's getting cold up here, Patty." It is. I used to hate this time of year up now. I don't mind it here. I love it down here. But hey, there's Buckeyes. Great job on the 10 questions, guys. Thank you, guys. You guys did a good job too. The Buckeyes did the 10 question.
Started.
Yeah, I mean, in our group here, they were the first in our, you know, close group here. Oh, Budget Travel Guy says mine has the same bed setup as yours, so it goes crossways. And the only thing, I mean, it's okay, and ours is very, very comfortable. I mean, we've got it with a topper on it and stuff, and it's very comfortable. But if someone in the backside needs to get up and use the bathroom at night, you got to crawl over each other, you know. The guy said, "Hello, Sue. Good to see you guys on. How's things going up your way?" Yeah, that was kind of fun, that 10 question. Everybody's having a good time with it.
I have to tell you, we got slammed by one group, didn't we? Tell them about it.
Yes, I don't know.
It's like
She wasn't even worth talking.
Someone goes, "What does this have to do with RVing?ing?" It's like, what?
Say,
It
I
has
don't.
everything to do with RVing.
Yeah, I don't think
You know?
it was on another Facebook group, and the moderator took hers down because she was just being a troll, you know.
It totally surprises us. Like, what?
It's like, why are you? You know, they just like that because she didn't understand what the thing was about.
Yeah, it was about, and she didn't like his comments that he didn't like the mountains.
Well, everybody likes something or don't like something. That's up to individuals.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Most of the comments have been so supportive and friendly and fun.
Yeah.
It just caught us way off guard.
Yeah, Rick said, "Yeah, Bob, they never fit right in the window. You have to put a towel under them, and yeah, I know you have to put these air conditioners in your window because they're never perfect." And then put something around it, and we have one in our bedroom. We use a window AC because we run that a lot. Even as it's cooled down a little bit here, but we still run it at night because I like a cool room to sleep in. And but yeah, that one I've got it pretty solidly mounted in there. Like I said, it sure was fun, Sue. It was a good time. He says, "Hey, Bucks."
And Scott's was funny too.
Bucks said, "Getting colder here. Yuck. I know. I just hate that cold time of year." I used to get really depressed in the fall. It would start in September. I'd get depressed. I knew the long dark nights and the cold was coming, and it's just like I don't get depressed in Florida, but I used to get depressed up there. Sit in front of a register with a blanket over so the hot air would blow on me. That's what I do. Not a cold weather person. The guy says, "Hey, Rick." He says, Thanks, Traveling Buckeyes. It says, cold here too, Bucks. Yeah.
We have one new one here tonight, Buckeyes. Kevin from Budget Travel Guy.
Yeah, Kevin, Budget Travel Guy. Check out his channel. He's got some very interesting. I mean, how to save some money and.
Yes, he does some good videos.
Yeah.
And he did a really somber one today, talking about the couple that was found. They found them murdered in Texas.
Yeah, I
near
seen
Padre
that.
Island.
Yeah, that was strange.
So, and he came on and was talking about how to be careful when you're traveling out there. So it was good advice, Kevin. Thank you. But very sad. They were, looking for this couple for a couple weeks now.
Buckeye says going to be high 20s this weekend. Wow, that's but cold. Oh man, it's going to cool down here again too. But it's cool enough. It feels good. Okay. Oh yeah, Rick says I love the long cold nights in flannel. So that's great. I always say you should love where you live. And so a lot of people just love the winters and cold, and that's great. I mean, I wish I would have. Actually, I don't. 'Cause I love Florida. But yeah, you should love where you live. It's cool. She said, "Brr." In Life says, "Hey, Traveling Buckeyes, nice to see ya. Good to see ya." It's fun watching Van Life's in their complete. They're done a really major. What do you call it? Remodel of their road trek.
Total gutted the back.
Yeah.
Pretty much gutted the back.
And it's really interesting to watch the progress as they come along. So check them out, guys. Yeah, Kevin says they have a suspect. The cops put out a picture of the guys they think that drove the couple's truck into Mexico. I just saw something on
Traveling Roberts.
Yeah, Facebook here just before I came on live here. I didn't get a chance to really look at it in detail, but I saw something about that. Yeah, it was on Traveling Roberts' Facebook group, and so, but yeah, that's crazy. Stuff happens, Stupid stuff can happen anywhere in the world. The tiniest town, anywhere. And so it has nothing to do with where it's at. It's just the craziness in the world. That's what it is. Buckeye says, Justin, Christine's Van Life. Hello, guys. Good to see y'all. Yeah, saw that pic, guys, just before a bit ago. So sad. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, lots of RV channels have the info on them, or Facebook groups and stuff, but Robert's where we just happened to see a little bit ago.
Yeah. It says, Stranky Buckeyes. It says, Bob, question, have you ever had pickle bread? It's made with, I got you, Rick. Yeah, I've had pickle bread. Yep.
Is that for real? Do I need to take that out?
Oh, you can leave it on there.
All right,
Rick's trying to trip me up, I know. He's got a cooking question that he's not sure of, and I'll call you later and give you the answer. Rick tries to catch me. You gotta I'm an old man, but my brain may not work it good, but I can still catch you, Rick. Laugh out loud. See, he gets me reading it, and then until I get to the end, and then I kind of stop, Kevin says people got killed on the Appalachian Trail back in the summer. Stupid random stuff. Always beware of your surroundings. Well, that's a lot. That is great advice. You always want to be aware of what's around you. No matter, even if you're in a well-known campground, you don't know what could happen, what goes on. So you just got to be aware. Know what's happening around your area. Keep your eye open. You don't need to be scared, but just keep your eye open. Rick says Sue's on guard tonight. Yeah, Buckeyes gives Kevin a thumbs up. Yeah, great advice. But yeah, that's anything, we had an incident here a week or so ago, next street over, or 2 streets over, somebody, it was a family disturbance, out there, and I don't know, people ended up going to jail, but it was all something stupid. I can't even remember what it was about. It was stupid.
I can't remember what it was about either. It was just out here on the next street.
Yeah, so it's, dumb stuff happens all over the place. Yeah, Susan, I have a blue wrench, and I'm not afraid to use it.
I don't think the travel guy's ever seen her blue wrench.
Oh, yeah, in case,
He knows what blue wrenches are, but
blue wrench
Bob has
is.
a 3D printer.
So we actually have the actual blue wrench, because I made that with a 3D printer. So it's that's the award for being a moderator, is the blue wrench. So you can take them off whenever they get out of line. Rick says, Bob, you need to get Sue a siren for her scooter. That'd be cool.
I am a sirener.
She is a siren. You know, my e-bike, when I got it, it came with this little bell, and it just goes ding, 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 and it's like, well, I didn't put it on. You know, I don't need that stupid bell on my e-bike. Yeah, at first it took me a while. I'm trying to figure it out. Before I flip it, it goes blink. I'll go, oh, that's a stupid bell. Well, every mornings I go out on, we have a bike path real close to the house here, and I just take the e-bike down there, and I go all through the airport and everything. But there's a woman that rides a bike all the time. Every time she goes by, I hear a ring, ring, ring. She's got one of those bells. So I decided today I'm going to put that bell on so I can ring back at her. You know, it's funny. Hey, there's John Z. How's it going, John? Good, I don't know, afternoon, but it's evening. You know, it's dark, you know. But how's it going, John? Good to see John.
John Z also has a road trek.
And John Z has a road trek.
There's 4 of us.
We got 4 road trekkers on here tonight. You like that? That's pretty cool.
Budget travel guy, us, John Z, and Justin and Christina.
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. Hi, John Z. Welcome. Good to see John on. Buckeye says, John Z, hello. Oh, there's Denny. And Denny is Sue's brother. I was going to say Sue's sister. Denny would smack me. Yeah.
Denny would smack you.
So,
He
yeah.
lives over on the Gulf side.
Yeah, he's over in Florida on the other side, the opposite side of the state.
I do have a sister on the Gulf side.
That's right.
About an hour south of Denny.
Sue, yeah, Sue has a brother and a sister down here on the opposite side, on the wrong side of the state. Not really. It's all good. He said, hello, people. He said, hi, Danny. Yeah, Rick says, Bob, remember when the Radio Shack sold a fireman's helmet with the red sign? I do remember that, because I loved Radio Shack. That was my place to go, because you know me and my nerdiness and all my gadgets. See, I mean, I loved Radio Shack. Rick says, hey, John. Travel guy says, Bell, if you're on a walking trail, ring it when you come up behind people. Otherwise, they'll be talking and not paying attention and stumble right into you. And you know, they'll do that, Kevin. Sue has a scooter, because she has one of those, I don't know, what do you call that? It's a wheelchair scooter, like, you know, and it's electric. Mobility scooter. And, you know, you'll be buzzing along. We went to Disney for quite a bit. We had an annual pass. But, you know, you're buzzing along. People will walk right in front of you. And it's like, it's a wonder you don't get them. Then they'd be mad if you hit them. But, I mean, it's crazy. Do they not know that, you know, if I'm walking, you gonna walk? Well, they do. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, good advice. Use the bell whenever you see anybody. Yeah, more good advice, Kevin. Rick says, yeah, we have to get Sue one of those helmets. Yeah, you know, I mean, okay, I'm old guy, so I rode bicycle, and I did stunts. We made ramps. We jumped over stuff. I had a bicycle with a 5-horse brain scrap motor on it. It would do about 50 miles an hour. I never wore a helmet. I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys, but when I see somebody wearing a helmet, riding a bicycle, I chuckle, because, like, I guess I'm too old. You know, it's like, helmet? I don't wear no helmet.
Jenny and Dave jumped off our 2nd-story roof.
I believe that. We used to jump off the haymow, jump it down into the bells, curl up in the haymow, because I grew up on the farm. And, you know, but we did. It's a wonder I'm alive.
Stupid stuff. Okay, if we could do a segment called here, Stupid Stuff We Did as Kids.
Stupid stuff. What stupid stuff did you do as a kid? You know, I did a lot of stupid stuff, you know. So, yeah, we have to get Sue one of those helmets. Yeah, we'll get her one. She has a helmet. If you've ever saw my one video, what hurricane was that? Hurricane Matthew come through. And the weather people said something about wearing a helmet. So I made a video, and every time I made a video, I had my motorcycle helmet on. And right up to the last video, I did it in segments. And at the very end, you know, it's sunny out, hurricanes all gone, and I go, you think I could take the helmet off now? You know? Rick said, I'll be right back. Okay, we'll be waiting. It said, yeah, 5 horsepower on his bike. Bod had a wild side. I was pretty wild. See, I had a race car when I was younger. I raced stock cars that was when I was 20s. But I had this crazy bicycle, and it was no more than a bicycle. And on top of it, there was a platform mounted up with a 5-horse Briggs & Stratton motor. It had a little pulley on it here and a big pulley that was bolted to the spokes of the bicycle. And the way this thing worked, it was a belt, and the back, I had a cable hooked up, and it would kind of fall down, and then I had a pedal on it. When you pull that pedal out of cable, it would pull that thing tight, and it would take off and go. This thing would fly. I mean, the gear ratio on the thing had no low end, but top end, it would go. And it's like, it's a wonder I didn't kill myself. Stupid stuff we did sounds like a title for a new video. It does. Stupid stuff we did as a kid. Patty says, using playing card to make, yeah, I always did that. You know, take a playing card, put it in the spokes, and you drive and you go, brrr, and pretend you had a motor on it. That was fun. I love that, Patty. Patty, his own bike does make noise like that now, I think, and needs adjustments. Oh, my wheels squeak. I have the brakes on my e-bike. They squeak on when you put them on. It's the friction brakes goes on the wheel, and they squeak. Depending on the humidity. If the humidity goes down, they don't squeak as much. I realize says, gotta make supper, but thanks for the great live chat. All right, good to see you guys on. Keep on coming up with the update videos of the road treks, so enjoy supper. Hope it's something good. He said, yep, thanks for stopping by and chat. But guys said bye to the van life. It says, when I was little, I tried siphoning gas out of a car battery and got that trip to the hospital. Oh, I'll tell you something I did. My grandpa used to always keep a little bit of liquor down in his garage, and he had some, it was peach schnapps said on the bottle, and I found Grandpa's stash and took a drink of that, and he had gasoline in it. Oh my God. I think he did that on purpose because he knew his kids would go down in the garage and find his stash. And it's like, you talk about, just a little sip of gasoline, you won't, that'll do you.
You never drink peach schnapps again?
I don't like peach schnapps.
Peach schnapps would be bad enough for as a kid to drink.
Yeah, so. See?
My story is about peppermint schnapps. We, not peach schnapps, but we had a slumber party at my girlfriend's house, and they had a bar out on the porch, and we all snuck out during the night into the bar, and I remember drinking peppermint schnapps and got sick as a dog.
Get sick, yeah,
I have
that
not
happened.
touched it since.
Yeah, Van Life said it's always fun to stop by and chat, so we're glad to have you guys. See you, Traveling Buckeyes. Thanks, Jeff B. By Cooking with Rick. Rick says, I swallowed the acid. Oh man, it's one of your live, Rick.
Oh, wow.
That's a wonder. John sees Just Christine. I subscribe to your channel. So have a good night. Cool, got a subscriber. That's fun. Always fun to get new subscribers, you know. Like says, oh, and you're still here. By Budget Travel Guy. Yeah, I think Kevin's still here. Appreciate everybody supporting each other. Yeah, we like to do that. Support each other, take care of each other. It's like a family, you know.
It is.
Just said peach schnapps made me sick as I've never been one, so it will. That stuff will. Man, it's like peppermint schnapps, you know. I've never gotten sick on that. I've gotten sick on booze, but not the schnapps. Drink too much anything, it'll come and get you. Yeah, Rick said they gave me milk to drink at the hospital. Oh, I would probably get sick drinking the milk. I don't like milk. They said we used to get to the grandpa's strawberry wine. Yeah, my dad, my grandpa, they all made wine. They'd make elderberry wine. Yeah, that's good stuff, elderberry wine. And they would make dandelion wine. And I made some wine for a while. You know, you can make wine out of any fruit juice. Go to the store and pick up any fruit juice and put a whole bunch of sugar in it and throw a pack of yeast in there. Put a balloon on top of it because it'll bubble away and it'll turn to wine. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not so good. The key is keeping it clean. when you make wine or beer or anything, it gets a bacteria infection if you get very, very clean, and it turns to vinegar. It gets sour. Yeah, wow, Rick, you're lucky to not have any damage. Yeah, you are. Buckeye said, see you next week. I have to edit a video. Everyone take care. Okay, good.
Bye, Buckeye.
We'll be waiting to see the video. We love watching your videos, so good to see you guys. Take care. Keep warm. It says Saturday night, I was so sick I only drank 3 beers and went to bed. That, man, only 3? You must have been sick. Wow. Yeah, I don't remember that, Denny. That's Sue. Jeff, take care, Bucks. It says, Sue, I think I have brain damage from it as a kid. You never know.
That explains it, Rick.
You too, Jeff. Bye, Buckeyes. Thanks for stopping by.
Hilarious.
Yeah, good to see you guys coming by. Always appreciate you. Rick says, bye, Bucks. Yeah, some of the stuff you do as a kid, I don't know. It's
Bye,
Sue.
Corey, Christine, Christy. Got Christy and Christine.
I always pronounce everything wrong, so everybody has learned that. But I said, see you, Rick. Yeah, we did some dumb stuff as a kid. It's a wonder we're alive, you know. Of course, nowadays, what does kids do? They eat Tide Pods. You think we were dumb? They eat I can't even say it. Tide Pods, you know. And but yeah, you think we had issues? Crazy stuff they do. Wonder where Ratfink's at. Haven't seen Ratfink on. We're missing our rat. Where's Ratfink and where's Tammy at?
And we started out with a question from the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, we did.
And I said, come out, wherever you are. And I said, who sang that from the Wizard of Oz? And Scott and Jeff both got it. It was Glenda the Good Witch.
Glenda the Good Witch.
Burke.
And he says Grandpa Tuttle put it in the well house out front.
Oh,
so.
Grandpa Tuttle. Okay, that's
Yeah.
why I don't know that.
Was that down there on Perry Lane?
No.
No.
That's where he lived later, but
Mhm.
I'm not sure where his Grandpa Tuttle lived. You'll have to tell us where your Grandpa Tuttle lived, Denny.
Rick said one time me and my brother sat in the kitchen, trash on fire. Man, was Mom mad? I bet she was, Rick. What the heck did you do that for? Yeah, it's a wonder you... did you get a whooping? Get a whooping for setting the trash on fire? They probably told you to take it out and you go, heck, I'll just burn it. You know? Patty says the reason you are lactose intolerant. There you go. That could be very well. Because that milk, when you ate the acid, it messed you up. Then he said, yep. Yeah, crazy. Well, now we used to smoke stuff, corn silk, and we'd make a corn cob pipe, and I don't even like smoking, but we used to try to smoke anything we could in our corn cob pipes we'd make. Rick said, yeah, we were bad as kids, Lavalier. Yeah, you know, most kids were bad. Yeah, but not in a bad way. You know, they were just bad. You know?
I just put a bad one up because it involved an animal.
Oh, yeah, Sue said my younger sister and brother dropped a cat out a second-story window to see if it would land on its feet. And it did, and it wasn't hurt. Wow, you imagine that? They always say the cat
I was
always...
involved in that too. I said me. I meant to say me and my brother.
You and your sister did it. On brother? Which brother?
Rick.
Rick did that. You, Rick, and Sharon?
Sharon, yeah.
Ah, the evil 3.
So Gene was just a baby.
Oh.
And Brian and Denny were already down with their dad by then.
Rick said we also put 2 cats in a dryer. One didn't make it. Oh no.
Wait, I put one in a wash.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Now that was an accident.
It was an accident.
Gosh, Cassie, come here. I don't think you. Patty says Rat didn't lose an hour. Oh man, that's what it is. He forgot to change his time, and you know this time stuff here. It's like, okay, I get up usually at 4 o'clock. I'm getting up at 3 o'clock. You know, it's like that's my schedule. 3 o'clock was 4 o'clock. So now this morning I think it was 3:30. I got up. You know, but I haven't gotten switched over to that yet. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, Rat didn't lose that hour. It's like, I don't know, it's crazy. I do like it getting light earlier in the mornings because I am a morning person, and like I said, I've been taking that e-bike out for a ride in the morning first thing. So, you know, I just wait till it gets daylight, and because it's bad enough to, even on this bike path, you have to cross over some streets, and cars will still try to run you over, you know, so you have to be careful with the cars, you know, because nobody slows down. They just go like 100 mile an hour, you know. Had one the other day. I mean, I stopped. They had stop signs on this trail, and I stopped and looked. No cars. Starting the trail. Here comes a guy flying in there, and it's like I thought he was going to hit me, you know. And luckily he stopped, and it's like, where in the heck did you come from? I just stopped and looked, and there was nobody. He was flying down the road and make a turn. And that's no fun. People are idiots. Oh, so Sue said, I put a kitten in the washer. It was sleeping in a basket of clothes, and I dumped it all in at once. I freaked out when I opened the washer later. Oh my gosh.
It was bad.
Oh,
I
man.
did laundry for a month.
I wouldn't have done it either. Ugh. Vic says, question for the room. Whoever got their fingers stuck in a ringer washer? I have. Yeah, I did that. Got that. I think my cousin ran his up to the elbow. You know? Does anybody know what the ringer washer is? That still, they don't have those anymore, do they? Where you put the clothes in and run it through the two rollers, and they would squeeze out the water. And yeah, we had a ringer washer, but never got anything caught in it. You used to even get the clothes caught in it. John C. says, yeah, road truck question. My 98 spits gas out of the spout when you fill it up, and you're not listening to it. Gets closer. Anybody experience that? So when it gets closer, what it sounds like, there's a hose down there that lets it breathe. There's a like a, what do I call that? A air vent hose. And if that air vent hose ain't right, it might not allow the air to. What it does is, as the tank's filling up, the air comes out of the tank, out of that valve. And if it's plugged or something and it's not getting enough air, it might spit the gas back on it. That's what I'm thinking, John. So I haven't had that experience, but I had to redo my whole gas hose and everything because we had a blowout. It took out the filler valve and everything, so I had to redo all that. But I did put the breather tube. There's actually a breather tube that goes alongside of it. So you might check into that. Make sure that that breather tube isn't clogged or anything, or maybe bent or have a little restriction to it. And that possibly could be the reason it's spitting it back out, because the air's not coming back out of the tank. So check that out. Jeff said, never had that happen, Rick. It says, Mom got her hair stuck in the ringers. Oh, that would be bad. Kevin said, John Z, mine was vapor locking a month ago when it was 95 degrees. It happened a few days in a row, and then it went back to normal. I know I had trouble. I used to have a Winnebago, had a big Hemi, I forget what motor, 440 Dodge motor in it. That thing would vapor lock in the mountains. In the summertime, it get hot, and anytime you go up through the mountains, this thing, you could barely go 15 mile an hour up through the mountains, and it would vapor lock. I used to hear things about, and I don't know if that worked. They'd say take a clothespin and put it on the fuel line if it starts to vapor lock, and it'll keep it from vapor lock. I've never tried that, but I always heard that, to do that. So it'd be something to try, Kevin. I'm not sure about that, but and especially when it's hot. I had mine do that down here, and I put a new, I put an external fuel pump on it and bypassed the mechanical fuel pump, and it quit doing it. But as it got hotter, when I ran my gas line, I had a little bit of a pinch in the line, and when it got hotter and that hose got softer, I did it again until I figured that out and ran a straighter line on it, and then it never did do it after that.
John's up in New York, so I don't think it's the heat that's doing that.
Well, he says when it was 95 degrees.
So that
so
was Kevin. That was Kevin. John's the one that asked the initial question.
yeah. Yeah, John Z said mine was vapor locking. It was 95. So, either ways, some of that stuff's hard to figure out. Oh, Rick said, yeah, it hurts like hell. Yeah, you put your hand in the ringer. There's Ted. Ted's got his moony eyeballs. I love those. How's Ted done? Ted Borg, another Pennsylvania friend. Vic says, hi, Ted. Hi, Ted. Good to see Ted on. What's up, Ted? What have you been up to? We've been up to the same stuff. Life. Yeah, Rick says he's not Bob the builder. He's Bob the mechanic. There you go. Well, you know, I mean, I'm not much of a mechanic, but I do know a little bit because I'm old. You know, it's not that you're smart. It means that you've had life experiences and this has happened and that has happened. You've done a lot of stuff. So it's not that I know much. It's just I've had to do a few things. Some things I don't know nothing about. Kevin says, John Z, maybe vapor lock wasn't the right term. It would let me put gas, it wouldn't let me put much gas in. It would literally put 20 cents in the gas. Oh, so you're not talking about it running. You're talking about filling it up. See, I was thinking vapor locking as, you know, the motor was vapor locking.
No,
about filling it up on it. So
John Z talking about that too.
Yeah. So that's interesting. So it wouldn't do it. Again, I'm wondering about the air hose there, you know, that keep it from putting it in. I know one incident I had with my road truck, and it's propane gas. If you open the propane tank too fast, there's a safety flap in the propane tank that, say your line comes off, and it's supposed to close it off so the gas don't come rushing out. And if you open your valve too fast, it lets that flap comes and you can't get no gas, and you have to open the propane real slow to keep it from doing that. Now I ran into that. I don't know how I figured that out, but it worked. After I opened it slow, I had no problem. Just as Ted. Ted says, working on getting drunk. You're working on it. Buy that good beer. You won't have to work as hard, Ted. It has more alcohol in it, so it takes less beer. See? Problem solved. Haha, Ted. It says, Ted, does that pay much?
Working at it.
Yeah, working at it. Does that job pay much? Some jobs just don't pay much, you know? They don't. Working at it. That's I've had a lot of jobs that didn't pay much. In fact, most of them are that way.
Well, I hope John Z gets that issue fixed.
Yeah, I hope we figure it out. I mean,
the answers are maybe helpful there.
You check that out. I don't know if that is the problem or not, but it'd be something to check, you know? I had something once with a car one time that I'm about the turn signal. I forget, you had to do this dumb thing, hold the turn signal, put your foot on the brake, and start it at the same time. And I read that on I think it was YouTube. And this will never work, but I'll try it. It worked. You know, it's like some of these dumb things that you do that actually work, you know? You can find out just about anything on YouTube, you know? Or at least start heading that direction of what to do, you know? It's a great resource, you know. It does help a lot. Jeff says, yeah, it's just so hard to get a good help these days. Yeah, I know, it is. It is hard to get good help, you know.
Especially for our wages.
Yeah. Social Security don't pay much.
That's right, that's right. Oh, look at the seahorse on the TV.
So Kevin, I forget what state Kevin's in.
Yeah, where is he? We don't know. He travels around.
I know he travels a lot, so I don't know.
Does he have a home base?
Yeah, I didn't know if you home base or if you're full time. And so, what state are you from? It's interesting where we get them. We've had people here from Australia. We've had them from Bangladesh. We've had India. Of course, UK. We've had a lot of UK, and our friend UK used to come on all the time. I don't know where he's at. Rick said, yeah, Ralph just came out of surgery. It went very well, good. They had to put a colostomy bag on him until it heals. And they had to take his appendix out and got it messed up from the infection. Okay.
You can live without your appendix.
Yeah, appendix you can get rid of. That's one of those things, it's like, I don't know why we had it, so.
Well, that sounds promising. Sounds good.
Oh, Kevin says, yeah, VA, Kentucky, Tennessee, where they meet. So,
okay.
So right in that little tri-state area. Up in that direction.
Awesome.
So what's your weather been like, Kevin? Have you been getting the turnaround of It took a long time inside. Actually, it's warm right now. It's only 75 out, but the dew points went up. And so it was beautiful this morning. The dew point was 60. It felt good.
Yeah, it got warmer this afternoon and then it rained.
Yeah, but I said it's not temperature ain't hot, but the humidity creeped up. It's not the humidity, it's the dew point. The dew point creeped up, and that's when it gets sticky, you know. Rick said he's going to be sore for a few weeks to come. Yeah, he will, but thank God he's going to be okay, you know. Kevin says near Harlan County, Kentucky. Okay, so right up in that area. Yeah, just as a friend and I were talking the other day about today, Bob. YouTube is great. You'll get someone's version of just about anything. Yeah, I mean it is, because you can watch several different videos on the same subject, and sometimes you'll get a little different idea on each one of them. But then what you do is you make it yours, and you do what you feel is the best out of that, you know. Oh, Kevin said last few nights, 30-ish at night and 55 during the day. Oh, and that's cool. You get cold at night. You got to turn the heater buddy on there. Is that what they call those? The heater buddies? You know?
That's if he's like, we're not sure if he has a
home base, or if
yeah, are you full-time camping? I'm not really sure about that.
Yeah, I'm not either. You full time, or do you just have a base, like a house? That could be a base.
Watch,
Yeah.
Rusty 78609. He has a home base. It's just an awning, like a shelter.
He has a cement pad with an awning over it. And that's his base in Texas. Then he has another base in Mexico that he just bought, that he's getting it set up. So he makes, yeah, what he does, he chases away from the hot and the cold. Texas gets really, really hot, but it also gets really, really cold. And so he goes out New Mexico and that area to cool down in the summertime, comes back to his base in Texas. But Texas, I didn't realize, had such a swing of very hot and very cold, you know. Because, yeah, last few nights, 30s, 55, and I guess I backed up a little bit. Jeff said, yeah, still have prayers for him, Rick. That most definitely, yeah. Still keep him in our prayers. Said, Sue, have you ever seen the video on YouTube? It's called Day at the Zoo. I don't believe I've seen that one. Have you seen that one? Day at the Zoo.
No, I have not.
All right, oh, part-time for now. Okay. He's part-time on the road. We're just more or less weekend. Not exactly, because it doesn't matter what day of week. Not exactly weekend campers.
We go camp whenever we
Whenever we feel like it, yeah. It's like, you know, it could be Monday, Tuesday, it could be Saturday, Sunday, whenever we feel like we go camping. Our next one will be at Gamble Rogers on the ocean here around the 15th. We only got one night there because it's hard to get a reservation there being on the ocean. So you'll find one, hey, they got Friday night open, let's go camp up on the ocean. So we take the road trek up and plan it on the beach. Got another one coming up at Blue Springs and one at Wekiva Springs, and we got a few planned. Oh, Kevin said, yeah, I work a month or two and travel a month, so that's cool.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
There's rafting.
No, I have not. I'll check into it, Rick. Okay, cool. Sounds like a good pan, Kevin. There's Ron Raffink. How's it going, Ron? How did you get those springs yet? Get them put in? You're working on it, so. How are you, Ron? It says it's it's the very first video on the YouTube Bob Day at the Zoo. Okay, Bob Day at the Zoo.
It's the first video on YouTube, Bob. It's called The Day at the Zoo.
Day at the Zoo. That's the very first video that was on YouTube?
Interesting.
I didn't know. Yeah, that's interesting. Which one was the first YouTube video?
It's called A Day at the Zoo.
Day at the Zoo. It says, hey, Ron? Good, and you? Hi, Ray.
Kevin is at budget travel guy. Ratfink is Ron. So
Yeah.
we know everybody's first names.
Yeah. Yeah, Ratfink lives, 30, 40 miles?
About near, just south of St. Augustine,
Yeah,
right?
just up from us there.
Mm-hmm.
He's what we call a local. He's
local.
one of our locals.
Patty's local.
Patty's local.
RVs,
Patty's full-time. She lives full-time, and she's just all over the place in her camper, so.
Now she's in Bulow
Beulah
RV Park?
Yep. It's one of the Thousand Trail parks. So Rick said yes, and the YouTube creators uploaded the video. That's cool.
Did not know that.
Yeah, that's interesting to know who had the first YouTube video. You know, that's pretty interesting.
What's new, Rat Bang?
You get cooled down. I said, I'm not hot right now, but it's been nice out. I think our weather has finally settled out. I'm actually going to get ready, maybe hopefully this week. Yeah, Yoko or Loco. There you go.
Oh,
But I'm gonna, my hurricane supply is gonna, we have 5-gallon cans full of gas, gonna put them in the vehicles. And I have one generator, a portable generator. I'm gonna run the gas dry on it so it don't clog up the carburetors. So I'm gonna get ready to de-hurricane supplies. I think we're pretty much out of the hurricane season now. It's still another month, but it's rarely you get one this late. Rick said, laugh out loud, Sue. And it says, interesting fact, Rick, about the first video on YouTube. Yeah, that is, and I'd really be interested to check that out. The very first YouTube video. That'd be interesting. I wonder if he's monetized. Yeah, we are the local Yokos.
local yokels.
Rat says, I think it's going to heat up again. It might. I just hope so. I'm kind of enjoying it being cooler. We've turned the AC off now for, I don't know, several days. Haven't had the AC on, which is great. We said, yeah, travel guide, check it out. Yeah, I will have to check that out, see what the first YouTube video looked like. That is very interesting. And let's think how many millions of YouTubers there is now. You know, it's like, I don't know, that might even be a billion. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there now. One on every corner. Gives you something to do. Rick says, Bob, what was the very first video on MTV? I remember that a long time ago, but I don't remember what the first one. I might have even known that at one time, but I don't know what it is now. Patty says, going to be in Orlando winter. You mean Winter Park or this winter? Going to be in Orlando winter. Oh, she retracted. Yeah, Orlando's not that far away. If you go I-4, it's a long trip because I-4. Yeah, Florida's a great state. I like Florida. All right, guys, we're coming. Rick says, video killed by the radio stars. So, yeah, that was right. I do remember that now. First MTV. Is that out? Is that on anymore, MTV? Is that still in existence? No?
Well, I think the channel is.
Is it still on MTV? No, that's all. Rick says, by the bongos. But yeah, I remember video killed the radio star. And now we have YouTube video.
It's called Me at the Zoo. I just looked.
Manta Zoo?
Me at the Zoo.
Me at the Zoo. Okay,
Yep.
The first video is
First
called...
video on YouTube, Me at the Zoo.
I just
2005.
looked. 2005.
It's 19 seconds long.
19 seconds long. That was the very first one. Well, that's cool. I was trying to think what my first video was. I think I had one I put up there when I was homebrewing beer. I took a video of the blow-off tube letting the CO2 out, and it was going bloop, bloop. I think that was one of my first YouTube videos that I put up. Oh, but going to be in Orlando, Winter Garden. Okay, Winter Garden's a nice area. Everything's Jeff. Well, I know there's a lot of videos. Gosh, I've got just darn near 1,000 videos. 900 and I'd have to look at the exact number. Just said, Bob, they are trying, are hyping up the new Mavic Mini. I saw that. The Mavic Mini, from my first opinion of it, for one, it doesn't shoot in 4K on it. Which, you know, I mainly use my Mavic for a shoot videos, and I really want 4K. For the pictures I saw is pretty good. it doesn't have any sensors on it, so the only sensor it has is in the bottom when you land. So when it comes down, it slows before it hits the ground. It doesn't have no side, front, or any other sensors, where the other ones do. Price-wise, what is it? $399 the plain one, $500 if you get the Plus with the extra batteries. So, but yeah, that's their newest one that they're trying to hype out. Yeah, the new Mavic Mini. It's smaller, you know. Although my Mavic Air, it's not that big, you know. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm sold on it. Oh, Rick said my first video was hamburger vegetable soup. So that's cool. Hamburger vegetable soup. I'll have to go back and watch that. Sounds yummy, Rick. I'll check it out. Just said get them springs replaced, Rat. Says, okay, folks, I'm Bellin. See you on Thursday. Okay, Rat, we'll see you. We're getting ready to get out here ourselves. We've been about an hour. That's about what we do. Very amateur, Sue. Yeah, it's funny how you pick up things. You get better as you go. Take care, Rat. Bye, Ron. See ya. He says, bye, Rat. Thanks for stopping by. He says, I want my MTV. I remember that. I want my MTV. I do remember that. Haha, Rick. Yep, love that song, Patty. Kevin says, yep, I don't have a drone. But where do you store yours in the road track? Oh, my drone? I have a case. It actually,
look how small
it's
it is.
this case has everything in it. The drone itself is so tiny. I mean, you don't even need all this stuff in the case. This is the actual drone. It's just little. I put it kind of underneath the bed where I keep all my stuff. So this is that's the Mavic Air. This thing has sensors, front, back, bottom. It doesn't have sensors on the top. And I love it. I've had many drones. I've had the Phantom 3. I had another drone. I've flown racing drones. RC was kind of my little other hobby I used to do. So it's really easy to store. You know, I put that in my camera bag in there, and we're ready to go. So I even have the goggles for it that you can fly it with the goggles on it, and I love flying it. It's fun. I had it out here in the backyard flying it the other day just to play around. Jeff said, yeah, still loving my Spark. This Spark's a good one. You sold me on that. From what I've seen, an inexpensive drone, that Spark, I think that would be well worth the effort. I mean, that's everything I've seen about it. It works well. It's okay, bye Bob, Sue. Yeah, Ken said, okay, it's not, I'd seen the Mini. Yeah, the Mini is a little bit smaller than the Mavic Air. You can fly the Air a little further. I think that I can fly that one almost 3 miles. I don't, but you could. Legally, you're only supposed to fly line of sight. He said, thanks for stopping by chat. We appreciate it. Oh, how you feeling, Sue?
Much better, thank you.
Hope every having a nice one. Ted says no. Yeah, I think we're getting ready to get out of here. I can tell my voice gets scratchy after about an hour of talking on it. So we'll be back again on Thursday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. So I think we're gonna pop out, come back. I have these Indian videos, Indian 2. Oh, I was just saying which video I put up. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
Bye,
Again,
everybody. Thank you for stopping by.
have a good rest of the week. Good to see Kevin on.
Bye, Kevin. Thank you for stopping by.
John Z, glad to see John Z come back on, and anyone else come on. We had a nice so.
Christina, Corey, Patty, Jeff.
All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We'll see you again. I said back here on Thursday. All right, bye, guys. If you'd like to support our channel, we have links down below that you can click on. We're an Amazon affiliate. We have stickers available. We have a t-shirt store where you can buy t-shirts and coffee chat mugs. Or if you just want to support us, you can support us through the PayPal link. So we appreciate all your help. Thanks for watching. We'll see